Lotto might have finally overplayed her hand in her sneaky link situationship with 21 Savage, because word on the street is he's officially done with her. For years, Lotto has been riding hard for her man, even though 21 Savage has never actually claimed her. He's always kept their thing on the low and continued doing whatever he wanted, despite Lotto making it clear that she doesn't play about him. But now, it looks like she finally went too far, because reports say she got a woman jumped after finding out 21 was messing around with someone else behind her back. And that was the last straw for him. So how did Lotto even find out about the alleged side chick? And more importantly, why has she been risking it all for a man who won't even acknowledge her in public? Because let's not forget, isn't 21 Savage still a married man? For a while now, there's been talk about another woman in the picture. But things really came to a head when Lotto was involved in an altercation at a strip club. At first, the blogs were saying that Lotto threw a bunch of money at the dancers, then took it all back, which made her look cheap and disrespectful. But then, one of the dancers, Gorgeous Doll, came out with a very different story.
Celebrate your song release. You throw money on these girls who gotta pay their bills, take care of their families, and do all of this that is nothing to you. You get what I'm saying? What this girl is down here shaking her tail feather for, you wipe your wit. You get what I'm saying? But you really picked up, I lost all respect for this person because you chose to host a party here. You chose to do this. And a lot of girls pay house fees. They bought outfits. They really put money, hair, nails, lashes, everything. And then because you can't find your little wallet, not a purse with a bunch of bread in it, but a little card wallet, you picked up every dollar on the floor that you threw and took it with you.
According to her, someone had stolen Lotto's wallet at the club, and nobody was coming forward. So Lotto got pissed and decided to take back all the money she threw. Now, obviously, that didn't sit right with the other dancers, because a lot of them had already paid their house fees and spent money on hair, nails, and outfits for the night. But then things took a really dark turn.
So on my video, obviously, you sent the hit, but it's like, with that situation, all you did was hurt yourself more because these people on this TikTok app know that girl was pregnant and you sent somebody to put hands on her. Nobody know what I was gonna do. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. Nobody knows what my plan was, okay? And at the end of the day, it's like where I'm at in it, it's nobody's business, but it's like you kind of almost took that choice from me. So it's like now we could have had a talk. It could have been handled. And granted, you don't owe me a conversation. I don't owe you one. But what I gotta say to you is that you're putting your internal insecurities about your music on me because you f***ed up. And at the end of the day, I can't help that, you can't help that, and now having a pregnant girl drop is crazy. But anyways, y'all, internally, you're fighting demons about your music on your own because ever since the It's a Party went left, and now the first week of your album went left, and then you sent somebody that same day.
Gorgeous Doll later claimed that Lotto wasn't just mad about her stolen wallet. She was mad because she found out that 21 Savage was creeping with someone else, and she allegedly arranged for Doll to get jumped. And here's where it gets even messier. Gorgeous Doll claims she was pregnant at the time of the attack, and that the fight led to a miscarriage. But since she didn't have receipts, she had no choice but to let it go. Until now. Because apparently, Lotto just accidentally admitted to it herself. Yup, Lotto basically snitched on herself in a heated TikTok argument when someone tried calling her out. Instead of ignoring the drama, Lotto fired back saying, "Last time someone spoke on my man, they got whooped outside the A." And just like that, she confirmed everything. After seeing this slip up, Gorgeous Doll immediately clapped back, saying that Lotto just confessed to having her jumped while she was pregnant and that she was now lawyering up to sue her. Lotto must have realized she messed up because she deleted the comment almost immediately. But girl, the internet never forgets. And apparently, neither does 21 Savage, because according to insiders, this was the final straw for him.
Yes, Lotto has been crashing out so bad over a married man with kids who won't even admit that he knows her. Like the saying goes, close your legs to married men. Thank you, Auntie Nene. Because don't even get me started on the tattoo situation. Y'all remember when Lotto went completely off the rails after we found out that she had gotten 21 Savage's full government name tattooed behind her ear, right? Yeah, that was a whole mess. She was so desperate to keep it under wraps that she actually begged Jason Lee to take pictures down from the internet. And wait for it, she even offered to pay him to scrub the evidence. That's how far she was willing to go to try and erase any trace of that move, which just screamed super desperate for someone who couldn't even get a public acknowledgement from that man in question.
I started getting calls from your team saying that you allegedly wanted to pay me to take it off of Hollywood Unlocked. And I wasn't going to remove it, but I asked my team to check to see if anybody else had posted. Although I think we posted it first, everybody started posting it, and then it became a thing. Where I think then she got, from what I understand, was unhappy with us not taking it down. There's no positive return. I had to start continuing that conversation about it or whatever.
Meanwhile, while Lotto was out here getting 21 Savage's full government name tattooed on her body, this man was out here straight up denying her existence. He was telling people he didn't have a celebrity girlfriend, acting like they weren't even a thing. It was given, I'm not claiming her, energy. And she was over here putting in permanent ink on her body for him. It was definitely cringe, especially considering how publicly she was showing her dedication to him, while he acted like they were complete strangers.
Been hot for a long time. I don't do all the antics and shit. I don't got a celebrity girlfriend. I'm not finna be out everywhere. I'm not dropping music every other week. I'm not going on live talking about every other week.
Sources say that 21 is officially cutting Lotto off, not because he's suddenly loyal, but because her constant drama is bringing too much heat to him. Think about it. He's still technically married to his wife, Kayana. Lotto is always getting caught up in messy fights and embarrassing situations. He already has other side chicks, including Stunna Girl, who he allegedly flew out to Dubai recently. So what does he even need Lotto for at this point? At the end of the day, Lotto has been doing entirely too much for a man who wouldn't even admit they were together. She tattooed his full government name behind her ear, she jumped into fights over him, and she was out here shading his wife. And for what? Meanwhile, 21 Savage has been out here telling the world he doesn't even have a celebrity girlfriend. Remember when he went on Clubhouse and straight up denied Lotto? I don't do all that celebrity couple song. I don't have a celebrity girlfriend. I don't do all that samba to size. Star. And the most embarrassing part? Lotto was out here getting his name permanently inked on her body, while he was telling the world he doesn't even know her. Even Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked exposed how Lotto tried to pay him to take down the tattoo photos once they started circulating. So this entire time, she was hiding their relationship like it was some kind of secret love affair, while 21 Savage was treating her like a side chick he didn't even claim. Now, let's be real. Lotto should have seen this coming. Her obsession with 21 has been so obvious, and whenever someone even mentions their situation, she loses it. But the gag is, the real issue has always been her insecurities. Because deep down, she knows 21 Savage will never claim her publicly. She can call him her man all she wants. But at the end of the day, he's never given her that title. And now, he's officially moving on without her. So the real question is, was 21 Savage wrong for leaving Lotto after everything she did for him? Or did Lotto bring this on herself by doing way too much for a man who was never hers to begin with? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.